Hello, you heroes and heroines, and that's not a reference to any kind of drug substance. How are you? Today I'm talking about this mad but beautiful world. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I was asking the emissaries how things were. How's the world? I said, how's the world? And they said, the world is mad but beautiful. And I agree. It's beautiful and it's mad, is it not? So what they said was that this current conflict, which is upon us, is losing impetus. They're losing impetus. And we've talked about this because people are weary. People have got weariness, okay? War weariness. Their plans are not going the way that they want them to go. It's almost like they're being thwarted, right? That's what the emissaries were saying. The plans are just not going the way that they want them to go. This is good. And I said to them, right, so listen, there's a feeling that I've had, and I've thought this for a long time, because I've spent so long looking down rabbit holes, looking at what they intend to do, what their plans are for us. I get the sense that lots and lots of their plans are thwarted. Lots of their plans are stopped. And the sense that I get is that they have wanted to do a lot worse than what they've done. Yeah. So I asked the emissaries, I said, do their plans get thwarted by the goodies or the good energy or whatever? Or they stopped from doing stuff? And they said, yes, absolutely. They said, first of all, to make it very clear about how the baddies work. They are creating, but they are creating with malintent. This was the emissary's word, malintent. And what they said was that what happens with malintent is that when we use our creative powers for bad, for malintent, then they go bad. They go wrongly. They go badly. Yeah? They go tits up. And so they can't expect their plans to work out. As we said many times, these plans oft gan agley. And this is what happens. It's because of the intent behind it. And the emissaries were very emphatic about this. They said if you look at everything that they do, it backfires on them. For example, the COVID fiasco, it backfired on them and they had to pull the plug on that. The intention, if I understand it rightly, the intention was for that to go on much longer. They wanted that to go on for about 5 years, I think. And they had to pull the plug. Why? Because it backfired on them. Because it woke too many people up. People were waking up left, right and centre. People were waking up all over the shant. And they didn't like it. And they had to pull the plug quickly and get something else. But what did they want? What did they want across those 5 years? Well, they wanted the green pass, that passport. They wanted that installed. They wanted to take money out of circulation completely. And, they tried. They tried. They wanted everybody to have this and, not be here now. So there was a lot of plans that they had in place, and they were going to roll that out and mandate stuff and all of that. And then they had to pull the plug. Why? Because it was a plan based on malintent. And therefore it went wrong. It went badly. Okay? And so then they brought in the next phase, which was war. You can always count on that. People make lots of money from that. This is good. And that's kind of backfired on them as well, because it's just everything that they do wakes people up. And, the masses, if you watch any video where that guy Zelensky is on and look at the comments, dreadful. The comments are dreadful, like really anti-him and anti all of the people who are supporting that. And then they brought in the other conflict, which was, we've said, very bad move. But they just keep doing these things to try and get their outcome. But because they're creating, what the emissary said was this: we should be creating with our power perfection. We are perfect creators. And so when we use creation for imperfection, then it goes badly for us. It's like literally a backfire. It comes and it hurts us. That's what's happening to them. They're being constantly hurt. And they want a catastrophic event. That's what they want. They're always looking for catastrophe. But what the emissaries were saying is that they can never achieve the catastrophic event that they want, the height of it. They can't achieve it. They get small amounts. It happens. They do get small amounts, and God bless the people who were victims of that. But they don't get it in the way that they want. And the reason that, and the emissaries just ended by saying, catastrophic events, worldwide catastrophic events are not allowed. Yeah, not allowed. Because it's not in the plan. That's not where we are. We're not in a catastrophic event timeline. We are in the timeline, and this is because that's what they've been saying from the beginning, we're in the timeline of good things. Good things are coming. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good. And so, yes, we're going through this shitty period, right? Shitty period. But we know, I know, certainly, I certainly feel it. I don't know whether I know it or not. I feel it, that it's going to be good. We're going to get to a nice place. And the baddies, they couldn't be turning up the dials even more. I'm going to talk about that in a moment in the next video. But every time they do that, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're getting it wrapped around their neck, to use a couple of metaphors. It's all going a bit Pete-tong for them. And that's good. And that's a good thing. Okay, and I used to be in a network marketing group, and there was the accountant used to come up every now and again and give us a rundown on the accounts, and he used to say, and we've done that, he was Scottish, we've done this, and that's a good thing. I don't know whether I'm doing an Irish accent or a Scottish accent, but anyway, and that's a good thing. And then it really stood out because I was thinking, wow, that's a reframe, isn't it? I'm going to tell you what it is, I'm going to tell you that is good. Yeah, and then I heard Bill Gates doing the same thing. And I thought, I see the pattern. I see the pattern. This is, I'm going to tell you this, and we've just released 3 million mosquitoes, genetically modified mosquitoes that are going to go and bite people. And that's a good thing. And people go, oh, okay, what a relief. Here's me thinking it was going to be really bad. But Bill Gates had said that's a good thing. Well, that's a relief. We can all go back to watching our football and having a beer. Yeah? Watch out for that. When I say it, don't believe me when I say that's a good thing. In my book, it's a good thing. From my perspective, it's a good thing, but it could be a bad thing from other people's perspective. Okay? I love you all. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.